battle stacking today on Dungeons and Taverns. Hi, I'm Saul Sunforge. Welcome to Dungeons and Taverns. This is a place where you can come as a dungeon master or player to get system agnostic advice, as well as maps and character builds for 5th edition and for your own homebrew world. I also give homebrew rules and weapons, quite a few things here. It's all for free, so if you enjoy that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I also play video games in my free time and upload those as well. And I also have curated smaller videos of me playing games completely to the end. And those are about half-hour videos. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit the follow. Now that all that obligatory stuff is out of the way, let's get to the video, huh? My experience with ttrpgs is mostly D&D. 20 plus years of D&D. But back in the day, I did play a little bit of White Wolf. And I did play Pathfinder once back in the day when it first came out. But the thing that I've noticed is that combat is rather fun. I feel it is anyway. I mean, I love the roleplay too, but combat is fun. You got a lot of abilities and magic, and there's a lot to go over though with combat. And I find the higher level you are, the more there is to manage, and that makes combats last longer. Each additional player you add to the game also quantifies the combat to a greater extent. So what I do in my combats is, if there is quite a few of one enemy, let's say there's 5, but there's also multiple other types of enemies. What I do, and what I advise you to do in order to make the combat faster, is make those 5 enemies into one stack, or essentially one enemy. And the reason that's faster is rather obvious, but I'll cover it for you. You don't have to roll initiative for 5 other characters and take 5 turns for 5 other characters. You can have them all move as one unit, and they all do the same thing. If they hit, they all hit. If they miss, they all miss. Archers and bow, arrow, melee, that's all fine. For magic users with legendary actions and things like that, I wouldn't advise doing that. With a stack of 5 or even 10, depending on how big you want to make the stack, all you do is you add the hit points of every single person that's in that stack, and get the total is for the stack. Whenever the stack loses the hit points worth of one of those creatures, the stack goes down. When the stack goes down, the attack bonus goes down. So if you have, say, 10 creatures and they have attack bonus of +1 or +2, well, you would start out with +2 for the first creature, and then you do 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through the stack. And whenever that creature's amount of hit points drops off, then that stack loses +1 or whatever you decided to their attack roll, and then obviously to their damage as well. And this is just a little bit of math, but it's gonna save you, potentially 20 minutes, 30 minutes in a long battle. Like I said, fighting is fun. But when it gets to be round 12, round 15, are you still having that same enthusiasm? I don't think you are, but maybe. But in order to save yourself all that time from the combat, you're allowing yourself a lot more time to do other things in the session, thereby getting more done. Because D&D is kind of a slow burn. That, the session's 3 or 4 hours. But you didn't get terribly much done because everybody needs their time and things like that. So you want to do everything you can to speed up play a bit, right? So combat stacking is one of the best ways I can give you to speed up combat. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this short video helped you out. If it did, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. I'm going dashing.